You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters, we're going to talk about Chennedy Carter. Lord knows I am no big Chennedy Carter fan at all, although I acknowledge Chennedy Carter can shoot her ass off, but she can also shoot her mouth off and get very rough. She's on, I believe, her third team, maybe fourth team. I think her third team. And if it's not her fourth team, she's already planning on her fourth team. All I've got to ask is Angel Reese, did she just run a coach out of town, and is she running a player out of town? Their best shooter out of town? Because Chennedy Carter looks like she's ready to book it out of Chicago. And I saw this and was like, wow. I mean, to come out and say this, she's a restricted free agent. Now, there is a little, what I noticed, and I thought it was an issue. I did a video on it. When Tyler Marsh did the press conference, he talked about Angel Reese. He talked about Cardoso, who I think is going to be a star in the WNBA. But he did not really mention Chennedy Carter at all, and that raised a lot of eyebrows. Now, Marina Mabrey, she's already flown the coop on this team, and it was, quote-unquote, because of culture. Well, what happened to the culture? Who torched the culture? Who's selfish on the team that would cause the culture to melt down? And what's crazy about this is she had Angel Reese's back. And I can't help but wonder, is that what happened here? Is Angel Reese and the way she wants to play, and I don't know if you've ever noticed her social media post, but she's very me, always. Me. Well, you may have a player that has decided that she's had enough of that. So I think it's going to be interesting what's going to happen. The upcoming WNBA free agency period, which begins February 25th, is sure to be hectic and an exciting time for women's basketball community. Carter is a restricted free agent this offseason after averaging 17.5 points a game with the Sky. However, new Sky coach Tyler Marsh was asked about whether he sees Chennedy Carter in the big part of what he's doing in the future during an appearance on the Athletic Women's Basketball Show. Quote, in regards to Chennedy, she's a great player. She was a huge catalyst to what last year's team was able to do and accomplish, and obviously she's slated to be a free agent. So once those talks are up, we'll take a look at it. Interesting. But the focus thus far has been on players who we know are under contract this coming year, and that's where the communication has been thus far. Well, thus far, 5 hours ago, on her social media, this is on her threads. I don't have a threads, but here we are. She posted this to the world. Let's chat. Drop the WNBA teams you would like to see me sign with next year. Y'all be coaches and GMs anyway. Let's see what you think. I mean, wow. I mean, honestly, you see this. The Sky are the ones that haven't showed you the love, and we appreciate you. Chicago Sky, the end. I mean, a lot of people are throwing out teams. The Sky, most definitely. Well, this was real. Ken Swift is actually the person that caught it. Is this true? Yeah, it's true. She really did post this on her social media, which is wild for a player. I mean, she is a free agent restricted. All right? So it's not like she's an unrestricted free agent. A lot of people weighed in on this, not Indiana. And believe it or not, I've seen more than a few Indiana posts. I don't mind her being on the Fever, truth be told, she can ball. That will never happen. That will never happen. They will not put her, after what she did to Caitlin Clark, they will not put her on the Indiana Fever. The Sky don't want Chennedy back. She's too high maintenance. The question is, will anybody else take a chance on the female Antonio Brown. Well, I like Antonio Brown a hell of a lot more than Chennedy Carter. As far as I'm concerned, Antonio ought to still be on a team as a third or fourth receiver right now, to be quite honest. Carter can do it. Be the first to play on 10 teams in 10 years. I'm going to say is a solid 15 to 20 off the bench. Well, that's wild. She's a restricted free agent? Yes, on Threads. I mean, he just wanted to know, was this true? Oh, what's that one? I would like to see her go to a state psychiatric hospital. Have a great day. She didn't type this. Yes, she did. I mean, that's wild. Not the fever. I think this guy already told her they won't be matching an offer, and if so, where the F is her agent? People are trying to cover it up. This is for fun and giggles. Nah. You talk about leaving a team. That's not the greatest look in the world at all. Chennedy Carter, don't do it to us. You're a Chicago Sky. Someone teach her what a restricted free agent is. That's wild. I mean, honestly, she's going to China. Bye. Wow. That's crazy. The only coach in the league that wanted to give her a third chance was fired after 1 year. She's going nowhere as no team wants the cancer in the locker room. Okay, so that raises a great question. Is anybody going to want her? Maybe that's the best question. I mean, certainly there's real attitude issues. If I was a team, I mean, she can score with the lights out. I mean, she's pure offense, a pure shooting guard, scoring guard. Instant offense. But if you're a team, do you really want her on the team? I wouldn't. I mean, look, maybe she's part of the culture problem. But that's very interesting. You know, I assumed, I'm not going to lie to you, I assumed the Chicago Sky was going to bring her back. But maybe she wants to leave, which is the most interesting part of it. Could there be a player in Chicago she wants to get away from? Can you imagine her wanting to leave a team to get away from somebody? I think it's a valid question to ask. Seriously. The Chicago Sky fans like her. I mean, good luck. Good luck. I don't know who's going to take her. I don't know what teams are going to take her. No, I don't think she's going to the Indiana Fever. I mean, yeah, bring her in after what happened. I don't think so. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.